I'm not doing the Nuwaupic script today. But honestly, it's my least familiar script until recently because I was reading the Gold Book, and that seems to have a lot of prayers in it, and it's written in Nuwaupic. So I will do it tomorrow. Okay.
3 days later.
Before we get started, let me read you something about proper way to hold a pencil. So I'm not getting this from myself, and I'm also able to let you know, and I know that I'll let you know, so you can't say that you didn't know, how to hold a pencil when you're writing any of the language. And since like Nubic came first, this is in the Nubic book. There's two Nubic books, and this is on page 10, and it says points for better handwriting. For a smoother handwriting when writing Nubic or Arabic, it is best to write with a pencil for beginners, and always hold your pencil in the following manner. And it has two pictures. It says that this way, the way that you've been writing your whole life basically, is the traditional way. In Nubic, Arabic, and I'm putting Palahaj, the language, this is how you would write it. So this is how you would hold the pencil. Like this, in between your middle and index finger. But it says, the illustration on the right shows the traditional way you have been taught to hold a pencil or any type of writing instrument. This is not the method you are to use when writing Nubic or Arabic, in parentheses, or any of the languages. The correct way to hold a pencil is illustrated on the left, and it looks like this. At first, it will seem awkward. However, practice makes perfect. And you've heard that before. I've been writing like this for probably about a year and a half. So it's not as awkward as it was in the beginning. But I'm going to go back over it in pen so you can see it. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to see it on the camera. But Nubic is my least familiar. But technically, it's not, because how this all started is because Arabic reading and writing was my first language coming into this world. So after this initial series of Nuwaupic, the Nuwaubian Risk Script, Nuwaupoye, and Misbatia, I'll probably take some time to do a little bit more studying, and I'll consider it, but that's no promise. All right. Our first letter is A. And as you can see, I just wrote that. You can hardly see it. So and this is A. A. All right. Our next letter is our accent letter. And that is our accent letter. It's supposed to be two. It's two, like, forearms in like a square base. But this is our accent letter. So when you see it, this is A, E, O or U. All right. And that's our accent letter. Our next letter is B. That's B. And that is our letter B. Our next letter is C. And yes, that is A, B, C. Remember what I said about those optional letters? But this is our C, okay? Just keep it simple. This is our C. Our next letter is D. That is our D. And that's just a regular D. No DJ, no DZ, no DH. Just regular hard D sound. Or D haraf. Y'all know what I'm talking about. E and E are my favorite letters to draw because they're just so different. And that is our E or E. That is our E. And that's how that looks. Now that I'm looking at it, it kind of looks like the crowns. So if y'all are familiar, there are crowns for Upper and Lower Egypt. And this looks like the one for Lower Egypt. That's just me. Okay. Before I get into our next letter, which is our F. So this is coming from the ancient, or Nuwaupic, the ancient Egyptian mystery language at a glance. So not simplified. It has an indigo colored cover. And this is from 2 different sections I'm going to be reading. This is page 1. It says, "Let me, the Supreme Grand Master of the ancient Egyptian order, take you 1 degree higher and 1 degree lower to introduce you to a once-in-a-lifetime phenomena, the rebirth of our very own language, which is the ancient Tamareat Egyptians' mystery language called Nuwaupic, from the words Nub or Noop, the Ashuric or Syriatic Arabic root word Nub means of color inclining to black. The Aramaic Hebrew word for Nub means to sprout or to germinate. There were many dialects in ancient Egypt and various scripts, but you are about to learn the mystery language of ancient Egypt, the sacred tongue of tones." Moving past to page 4. I don't know if you can hear that brushing on the microphone. "Test of the true faith confirmed is being renewed in you through Aeo, the ancient Egyptian order. In Tamare, Egypt of the West in America, we speak and teach the ancient Egyptian mystery language called Nuwaupic, the native language of the land. Tamare, Egypt of the West, the holy city of the Nuwaupians." My point is that it was introduced sacredly as, or for members of AEO, and now it's being brought back, and now it's being brought to you. But like I said, this is our letter F, and I don't find it coincidental that it looks feminine, or at least to me it looks feminine. But this is our F, and that's just regular F, no PH. Our next letter is G, and that's just regular G. And this is probably one of the easier ones to draw or write. I say draw because, duh, they're pictures. They're hieroglyphs. Your mind is able to take in imagery before any written script. And that's just a fact. Why did I bother to go over it? And this is G. And this is just our regular G. Okay. Our next letter is Re. And that is GH. I always get this off center. I'm gonna read to it. All right, I'm happy with that. Happier with that. I was happy before. Re. This is our GH. Re. Our next letter is He. And there's only, like the D sound, just a regular He. No hard or soft. And that is our He. Just a regular H. To be honest, it says I as in EYE. Let me just respect it and say this is our I. But when I see is written, no one stopped me. I say Izu. I don't say Izu. That is our I. Oop. I'm colored in. That is our I. I for an I. But this is our J. This is our J sound. J haraf. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. When I see it, well, looking at it in like the word bank right now, it's separated like this. But sometimes you can see it touching. So I don't think there's any what is that, discrepancy, a problem, whatever. This is our J. This is our J letter. Okay. Our next letter is K. And this is just regular K. I don't know what it's called, but like certain monarchs, royalty, they have that. Okay, if you've ever seen Frozen, you know what I'm talking about. Or if you just know what I'm talking about, like when you look at portraits of like British, European monarchs, they have that thing. It's a ball with a cross on top. But that is, this is our K. This is our K. And that's just regular K. And this is also another simple one. When I was talking about the E being looking like the crown for Upper and Lower Egypt, and it can be combined, but the Lower Egypt one, the red one, this one looks like the crown or what sits on top of Ashat or Ashastat, Isis, her, like what you can know her by, like Ma'at is known with the feather, this throne, and this is what it is. It's a throne. They're not steps, but they can be. I know why you would think that they're steps, but it's a throne. This is what sits on top of her head. This is our Khe. This is KH. KH. Khe. Our next letter is Le. I'm gonna draw the line first because it sits on the line. The line and the bird are connected. This is our Le. 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 All right. Our next letter This is our me. Me. Our M. All right. Our next letter is ne. Ne. And this is our N. Ne. Our N sound. Our next harf Oop. The table is a little slanted on purpose. And this is our O. O. Our O. This is our P. Our P sound, or P letter. I'm gonna keep saying it. Y'all know what I mean. This is our P, and there's no PH, there's no P soft, no PT. There's just our regular P. Okay? Our next harf, Q. Our Q. Our Q. Our Q sound. Our next letter is Re. This is our Re. Trill those R's, roll them every single time. Our Re. All right. Next. This is our Se. Se. So we do have a C, and then this is our S. This is Se. And then we do have an SH. I forget who right now, but on top of another female Neter's head, a star is, it might be the sister, but if you know, you know. But I just know it exists. I don't know who it belongs to though right now. But this is she. SH. She. So this is supposed to be a scarab. And the reason why I'm not telling y'all, oh, this is that, and this is that, or this looks like this looks like that, is because I don't know what half of these things are. And I'm not gonna guess. Now, in the coloring book, since it is a scarab, and a scarab is an insect, and insects have 6 legs, they put the 6 leg on the side here. Now, when you look at this script in other books or in an enlarged way, you can't really see them. They like leave them out. But what I was talking about was sometimes the line goes down, sometimes the line goes up. Here, it's going down. So I'm going to say it, or I'm going to write it how it appears. And unless you can see this pencil, I don't even know what I'm talking about. This is, oop, we're not done. This is our te. It's just a regular T. There aren't any hard or soft sounds, but there is our accent letter, all right? No hard or soft sounds, so this is just a regular T. Our te. All right? Next, we have fe. Fe. TH. Fe. All right. They said you weren't going to be a perfectionist. You remember that? Yeah, I remember. Thank you for reminding me. This is our ooh. Ooh. This is our you. Ooh. All right. Just in terms of what I will say, in terms of how the languages were introduced to the community from Panabab Ianun, the master teacher. This is one of the earlier ones. So they were likening or equating it to English. Oh, forgot to color in my little whatever this is. All right, this is our ve. our V. The. Okay? This is our W. We. We. Okay. This is our X. I just heard somebody pronounce it not the way earlier that you're used to hearing it. So like I said, I'm stand on this. Pronounce that. I'm about to say something. Pronounce that bit how you pronounce it. However you gonna pronounce it. But just know that this is our X, okay? Respectfully. This is our Y, our yeah. Our yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Our Y. And last but not least, we have our Z. No perfection. Okay. It is what it is. This is our Z, our Z, our Z. Z. And it's just regular Z, no ZH. Z. All right. Bam. Ah. Ah, eh, ri, o, or ru. But this is our accent letter. Be. It's our C. Ke. De. Regular D. E. Regular E. Fe. Regular F. Ge. Regular G. Re. GH. He. Our H. And that's just regular H. It says I. We will respect that. I. J. And that's in J. J. Ke. Ke. Khe. KH. Le. Our L. Me. M. Ne. Our N. O. Our O. Pe. Our P. Qe. Our Q. Qe. Re. Our R. Se. Our S. She. Our SH. Te. Our T. The. Our TH. The. Our V. We. Our W. However you want to pronounce it. Our X. Ye. Our Y. Ze. Our Z. All right. That is it for today. Tawakum for tuning in. Wadu wu ashuk. Until next time.